Sounds like the fucking track died.
I'll get on that, don't you worry.
No, no worry. I'm always in the mood. Don't fucking care about shit, you fucker. Fuck off. I love that.
Do you have another story in here?
Yeah, I do. So Zach was a middle teenage individual who always wanted to be naked, and we didn't know why. Didn't matter why. Zach always was naked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're over there.
I know.
I know you very well.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. I mean, like, Zach just was naked.
I'm not gonna add any fucking commentary.
It's no big deal.
Maybe
Like,
I will.
yeah, no. Zach's comfort was to be naked. He was naked when we were 15 years old. We were at his house. I didn't feel any one thing or the other. It was. I think that was actually a benefit to my life now, knowing that he didn't give a shit about. Like, it was obviously non-sexual. It was just nakedness. It was fine. It was like an introduction to who gives a fuck. And that actually was Zach's point. Or, you know, it may or may not have been, but that was the outright sort of that was what he said. It doesn't matter. And I've always loved him for a bunch of reasons. I've loved him. And so even when we were 15 years old and he said that, he still had legitimacy behind his statement. Where it was just, it didn't matter. It didn't matter between me and him, you know. We didn't have an attraction to one another, even we did. It didn't matter. It's just, but it was something that I appreciate to this day, and I really do, and I really appreciate that. I do.
Yeah.
I take it, and I appreciate the diffusing of any uptight sort of shitty thing that someone has to have in their life, which is unfortunate. You know, I'm sorry for those people that have those things in their lives, those unfortunate feelings of uptightness. And I think Zach helped me to overcome those. And as uncomfortable as I might have been when I was 14 and a half. I think that it was a really beneficial thing. Zach, you are a challenging human being. I could not have been more lucky to have grown up with someone who challenged me so hard. Not in that sexual way. Like, just I've loved you from day one. It's just funny to have someone who challenges you at that early of an age, and I feel like for a small reason, or very large, dangly reason, I've come out on top. You know, I feel very much, as juvenile as I felt in my life. Part of those growing years, those fucking, you know, formative years or whatever. I feel like we, you know, you but us, like we had a little dynamic relationship going on, and I think that was a really beneficial thing to have this little dinosaur, this baby fucking dragon of a challenge one another to seek something past adulthood, to challenge adulthood and be like, we could fucking do whatever we want. It was very...
Sorry, what about dinosaurs?
It was very juvenile. But it was also juvenile and it was a very adult way of approaching it. It was a very concise and very tight way of looking at the world in a shitty, funny way to challenge it and to jump one step ahead of the world that we were expected to jump into and do one better than it. And Zach, you were a formidable force in leading that way. You spearheaded the campaign to say, fuck you, adulthood. Fuck that shit. It's way better what we got on our hands. We're gonna fucking walk in there like it's cupcakes.
Fucking cupcakes.
And throw them in the face of those motherfuckers. Do way better. It's no big deal. I really like having been a part of the uphold your hands. Everybody, take a moment, recognize it, put the cupcakes in them, smash them in the faces of the people that you don't give a fuck about, and walk past them. You got high heels on. Yeah, high heels on. It's a good place to be in. I love that shit. It's so good to be the age that we are. It's so amazing. It really is fucking good. And those of us who know what we have, we're fucking smashing pies in the faces of idiots all over the place. And that is just the most satisfying fucking thing in the whole world. Fuck everybody else. Fuck that shit. Because we're
Fuck
fucking
that shit.
We're fucking royalty. And that's not... It's not egotistic. It's just, look, you motherfuckers, you're idiots. I'm not gonna hold it against you. I love you so much. I love you, parents, grandparents, people who laid the land, people who are setting goals for everybody else who think they're righteous. It's fine. I love you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. But fuck that shit.
Sorry, what?
Fuck that shit. There's no contest. We need our own space. Give us that. Give us our own fucking freedom and love and amazingness. We will fucking do it. On our own. It's gonna be fucking beautiful. And I love what Zach did when he was naked when he was 15. That was fucking cool. And I love what Zach did when he was naked when he was 15. That was fucking cool.
Well, tell us all about that, please.
And I don't feel powerful, but I feel so powerful. And I love that juxtaposition. I love that confusion. And I love implementing that into every talk. There's no problem with having that confusion. There's no problem with having that uncertainty.